This wipe.
Yo, 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 welcome to the Wild That's Crazy podcast. Welcome back, people.
Happy Sunday fun day, everyone. Hope the day is going well and good for everyone out there. Sending love, peace, and light and joy to everyone today.
Yes, yes. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful day.
Yes, it is hot.
Yeah, it's hot.
Scorching. Like we've had how many days of consistent heat? It's been about what, 4 or 5 days?
Probably a little more.
I need a cool down. Yeah,
it's
hot.
coming.
Yeah.
We just had a little spring, fall weather.
Yeah, but too much of something is not always good. You know?
I agree with that.
We need a break. Give me a little break. But yeah, how you feeling today?
Good.
Yeah.
That's why I say 70s, 80s.
Yes, like the humidity with the 84 and the 90s is hot. So yes, but I'm happy for summer. It's good weather. It's just we need to cool down.
Yeah, winter be here soon. So
okay.
I want to enjoy it.
So winter will be here, what, 2 months, 3 months? Yeah.
Yeah, how was your week?
It was cool. Busy. This was a busy week for me. Like I've been on the go all week. Like I haven't sat still yet. So it's been busy, but thankful. I'm here. I'm breathing. All my limbs are working. Mine is working. So I'm good. I'm happy.
Amen.
Yes. How about you?
It was good, man. Good. It was great. Like I worked some overtime. Work a lot of overtime. Made sure I made it to the gym, spend time with the family, and tried to get some rest, but got a little bit. Didn't get as much as I wanted, but that never happens.
You gotta get you some rest though, because your body has to recharge and rejuvenate. Yeah. So yeah, you gotta get some rest. And this heat just make you tired anyway. It's hot. It makes you exhausted. So yeah.
Definitely. Yeah. But it was cool, man. Preparing for my son's birthday this week.
Okay. So he's Gemini or Cancer?
I want to say Gemini.
Okay. And Gemini.
June 17th. Yeah.
June 17th. Okay. He gonna be what? 17?
Yeah.
Whew, yeah.
17.
All right. It's a young man right there.
Yes.
17.
He on top of his business. So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's good. Salute to him. Yeah. Kids and teenagers, they be going through stuff just like us. They in this world too. And I think sometimes parents forget about them. Like, the kids be going through stuff too, So it's hard being a child or a teenager or adolescent. So yeah, salute to him. So celebrate. Yes.
You just hope that they could communicate with you.
Yeah.
So all we could do is just keep asking them how they doing, checking on them.
Yeah.
And, when they get to that point where they want to vent, hopefully, they vent to you. If not, you just keep it going till they comfortable.
So my little sister, again, everybody know this. My sisters, we're so far apart in age. I'm 17 years older than her. So when she was 17, she went through this patch where I had to kind of like figure out how to sister with her, like older sister, because I'm so much older than her. So from my advice, just from going through that with her, you gotta build a relationship and they have to trust you. You know what I mean? Because teenagers and young, even with the 20 somethings or, early 20s or late teens, they're in a different time frame, So this world is different for them. So you got to build like that relationship with them. You got to have a friendship with them too, and also be that parent to them. So yeah, I had to like figure out, because she was, I'm like,
you described it to the T.
Yeah,
that's definitely
I went through it, like my sister, and I'm like, because that's, to me, she's gonna always be my baby. It's my baby sister. I watch my mom literally carry her in the belly, and I've been watching over her since she's been born. So she's like my daughter, but she's my sister. I feel like it's that love. That's the type of love I have for her. So I'm like, I had to learn like this. I got to figure out how I'm going to adapt to her, because we're so far in age. So she's in a different zone than me. You know what I mean? So I built that friendship with her and that trust with her, and I just keep it real with her and kick it to her. So it's like, I know with father and son relationships, I hear that they're kind of like, they get to be a little tough and rocky, Not
with my sons. I feel like the main thing I did different was start early.
Okay.
With communication, with simple, what's going on with you? What you going
kicking
through?
It with them, just being
Tell
regular.
me what's up. Yeah. Like just from the beginning, like from school times, picking them up from school and just doing little stuff. I will always ask them like, what's going on? Yeah. I would talk to them and I explain kind of what a man is going through in real time. So I'm always talking to them about different situations, about taking opportunities, about investing and saving. So I'm trying to instill all that in
values. And, yeah, because eventually, as life goes on, they're gonna have to get into the world on their own. So you want to just build them as they're equipped with some tools. Like I always tell my siblings or even my sister, I say, I know you gonna live your life, but as your older sister, I'm gonna be here to the day I leave this earth. Even after life, I'm gonna still be watching over you, because I'm not, what type of sister I be, just let you out here and not, make sure you good. So and she understands it, and that's my little best friend. Like, it is. And we're so far apart in age, but we, I feel like you say you talk to your son, so I talk to her like I be in her. Like, what you doing? What's going on? Hey, you know what I'm saying? So it's dope, yeah. But again, happy birthday. What's his name?
Quali.
I like that name. Yeah. Happy birthday, Quali. Early birthday. So yeah, salute to him.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that, and just working, just taking care of everyday stuff. Yeah.
Do you take time for you? Because I don't never hear you say you take time for you. You always on the go. Like, do you?
Yeah, I really
ever just
do.
Take time and just be like, this is my day.
Yeah.
I'm going to just tend to me and just relax me. Do you ever do? Like,
yeah, not as much as I need to, though. Yeah. Not as much as I need to. But I do. For me, it's moments.
Okay.
It's in the morning when I get up and I talk to God and I think about my day and I speak everything into existence. My time when I go to the gym or go to the park, mostly the park, because I get to really clear my head and kind of think about everything I got to do throughout the week and just be thankful, count the blessings.
Yeah.
I do times when I'm sometimes at work when I stay overnights and help them. That's time where I really get to communicating with myself, talking to myself, doing checkups on myself.
That's
and
good. Self-care.
Yeah. So it's really like little spurts throughout the day.
Okay.
Yeah. So I make sure I'm doing those all the time. But as far as a day where I say, hey, I'm going to go do this, I'm going to do that and not be bothered with nobody, not talk on the phone, not have to worry about what you doing or what she doing. It's, not as much, but throughout the day, I mostly get those.
Yeah, but you got to take it. Just like one day to just be like, I ain't doing nothing. Like, unless it's emergency, I'm going to plan me a day and just tend to me, because that's self-care. But you say you got your escape.
I got them goals, man. Like, I got the escapes throughout the day, but those goals, those dreams, you got to work for that and you got to put in that time. So.
You do. I work hard, but I do also believe that your body your mind has to recharge.
And my body let me know.
Yeah,
I listen to my body. Like, I really listen to when, I was at the park earlier this week, and like I was telling Ange, like, man, I'm about to do 10 more minutes. Now I knew I didn't really need the 10 more minutes, but I want to push myself. That's how I work out. So I started doing it. I did about 5. Then I came over to her like, I'm done. I'm
you
good.
Say you was done.
Yeah. And she never hears those words. Like, she never, like, when I'm working out, I'm doing my thing. She's always like, okay, you ready to go? Like, I've never been like, yeah, I'm pretty much done. But when you listen to your body
gonna tell you. It's like a knock at the door, like, hello, and it'll stop you in your tracks. Like, it'll just tell you. But and
I look at it like, you'll pass out in this damn heat.
Man, what? Because it's hot outside. I'm like, I got my ear on 60. I'm like, it can't go no lower. What is going on? And it's still like, it's weird. So it's hot, but I'm thankful. It's been a busy week. I'm just happy, and I'm just happy with just being here. That's all. It ain't like one thing I can pinpoint or anything. It's just, anytime I wake up and I'm like, everything moving, I'm here, I'm thankful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what's on your mind?
What's on my mind?
What's on your mind?
Okay, I was thinking about something this week and I want to run it by you. And I wanted to ask you.
Okay.
Yeah, I said this week I was going to really start asking people and just getting feedback, getting their reactions.
Okay.
Because it's something we don't discuss all the time.
Okay.
And some people don't discuss at all.
Just people in general?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the question I was asking myself this week, and when I had those conversations with myself, it'd be deep. Okay. So sometimes it'd be days, sometimes weeks, sometimes months. Yeah. But I wanted to ask you the question I was asking myself. And the question is, who are you? Like, really think about it. I don't want to rush. I just want you to think about it. Like, just take 1 minute to just really think about it. Because a lot of times when you rush off the rip, you be like, oh, I forgot this, or, I forgot that. So really just take a minute and just really think about it.
Like, who I am as a person, or just the elements that make
everything
that make me. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the first 10 things that come to mind.
10.
You don't got to do literally 10.
I got more than 10. I mean, because
okay.
I'm a, for me, first and foremost, I'm a woman.
Okay.
I'm a woman first. So with being a woman, I'm powerful. I got the power to create life. So that within itself, me knowing that, it makes me feel like I'm just on top of the world. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm a daughter. I'm a sister. I am a child of God. And when I say I'm a child of God, because again, I always say I'm not religious.
I'm the same.
But I'm very spiritual. And I know I got a guardian angel or somebody that's watching my back, because I just feel it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm thankful, I'm grateful, I'm strong, I'm a survivor. I'm also I'm authentic. I'm one of one. There's no other me. And what makes me authentic is because everything that I do, no one can do it like I can do it. You know what I mean? I'm tired. I'm so many, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired from, because I'm just going. I'm working. I'm trying. I'm doing my best. It's so many things that I am. It's kind of like one of those things where I can't just name them. You know what I'm saying? Like I would need I can give you those little things, and I can just keep going and going and going. But the key things that make me who I am is just a big old pot of bug. It's like,
I get it.
No, the bug trying to get me.
Thank you.
Hold on now. I ain't scared of bugs, but hold on now. It's like, hold on now. It's a sweet nectar. I understand. Okay, I get it. Anyways, but yeah, I'm Kiana. I'm still learning who I am. So I really can't tell you exactly who I am, because I'm still learning her. Every day I learn more about me. The goods, the bads. I'm figuring out who this woman is. You know what I mean? What makes me happy, what I need, what I deserve. Okay, but what I deserve. Listen,
it's not there.
It is there. You don't see that bug, or it's some dust. Like I'm tripping. But yeah. So
Go ahead.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yes. But I'm Kiana. I mean, I can go on and on about who I am. But it's just I am who, and I'm still learning who I am. I'm a woman. Yeah. I'm dope. I'm beautiful. Not only on the outside, but on the inside. You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
Yeah, like I'm just me, and I'm learning me every day. I'm on this journey of my life, and every day I'm learning something about me. So I'm enjoying the ride, the highs, the lows. You know, I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm all those things. I speak things into existence because I know that the tongue is a powerful tool. So when you speak things, you got to put it out into the atmosphere. And it's me asking the atmosphere for what I want. You know what I mean? So I mean, I'm just a dope fly girl, chick from Detroit, educated, smart, book smart, street smart. You know what I mean? I can read a book with you. I can talk about the neighborhood. I can, I'm everything. I'm fun. I'm sexy. I mean, I'm all like, it's so many things about me. You know what I mean? So it's like, I can go on and on and on. But at the end of the day, I'm Kiana. Every day when I go home and it's just me, God, and just everything around me, I'm just me. You know what I mean? Stripped, raw. I like who I am. And I always say happiness starts with self. So when a person learns to be happy with who they are and learns to accept the things that they're going through, they've overcome, the things that, life, the cards that life deal you, sometimes you can't do shit about it. So you got to just play that hand with the best effort that you can. And I'm learning it. So it's just what it is. And I'm thankful. I say this all the time. I'm thankful. So who are you?
Damn, you good. I got to give it up, man.
I need to write a book, right?
That's pretty fucking good.
Good. I'm just me. And it's good. I always tell people, like, I get so much shade, so much bullshit from people. And I'm like, people, when you're annoyed, because I feel like I always say, I know that I got some type of spiritual good person watching over me, because life, I done came and got over hurdles and dealt with so much shit that I ain't never ever talked about. And it's like, people be looking at me and thinking I got it made and I got it all together. I'm like, people couldn't even walk a day in these 7.5 shoes. You know what I mean?
Talk more about that. I want to hear more about
like, it's just me, the stuff I've overcame.
Yeah.
I've always been, I feel like I've always had to be the strong person. I've always been neglected of things. When I say neglected of things, and not just, I've always lacked what I deserve from people. You know what I mean? People always try to like shortchange me and shit. So I feel like I always gotta be like, no, I'm gonna get what's due to me. You know what I mean? I don't care. Like I always tell people, being attractive, that don't mean you get a pass in life. In fact, you deal with more things. You know what I mean? I got people that just, like as a child, my father, I didn't grow up with my father. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I was starting to build a relationship with him, and he passed.
Mm-hmm.
So, that bothered me as an individual. I'm like, damn, I'm just starting to build a relationship with him, and he passed. My grandmother, she passed when I was 17. Things and people that I needed to nurture and help me through life, I didn't have those people around. It was just me, my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I watched my mom, and I try to tell my siblings, like, I've been through so much stuff that it's like people look at me and they be like, you got it all made. I'm like, my strength that I've built through my life, it's gotten me this far. So that's why I don't let nobody play me, BS me, or run over me, because I work my ass off to be this woman that I am. And I'm going to make sure that ain't nobody playing me. And that's just period. So when I say that, I'm getting emotional. I'm not going to cry. But it's just me. Like, I didn't have the luxuries and, you know what I'm saying, having your dad, your grandpa, you know what I'm saying? Like, I missed out on significant people that I needed. So to me, I always say, when people say breaking generational curses, so for me, breaking generational curses is making sure that I build a foundation with my siblings, our kids, have that relationship, so the kids that I bring to this world don't have to go through the things that I went through. So that's very important to me. So that's why I'm firm on not having kids out of wedlock. I want to, not saying that, and to me, I'm not going to say one thing. People always tell me like, oh, you should have kids. Why you waiting to get married? And I'm like, I want to get married because I want a family. I want to build break those generational curses and build those legacies to come for my kids can follow behind me, because yes, it is important. I'm so tired. Everybody's just talking about relationships, marriages ain't important. Yes, it is. It's very important. I think it's a sacred union between two people. And if the two people that are supposed to be together and they take those vows seriously, it can be a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a strong ass woman. I've been through stuff, and I'm saying my mom made sure that I had a very good childhood. She made sure I wanted for nothing, but I was always missing those attributes that I didn't have. And it took me to become an adult to really like, damn, that's really, kids really be going through stuff because they're missing out on having significant figures in their life. And that shit play on you when you become an adult. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's why I always try to be that sister. I try to be that daughter. I try to be that person. I try. I ain't perfect, but I try. And I can only try if you allow me to try. You know what I mean? So I try to be that person that just like try to be around, try to love on the people that love on me. Because I know as a young child, I didn't have those people. So that's what I overcame. That like really is important to me, to have that foundation, to have that family love, because I missed out on that shit when I was growing up. And it really, really like, damn, like if I was able to have more time with my dad, the things I could have helped him overcome as a child. You want to see your parents, you want to be there for them too. Like when you become adults, you want to love on them and nurture them and care for them. You know what I mean? So I could have you're sick. If I could have did anything for you to say, hey, help you to maybe get, your surgery or whatever you needed at that time to save your life, then I would have done that. But you know what I'm saying? Things I missed out, like my grandmother. I see people with their grandmothers and I'm like, you're blessed. I wish I could call my grandmother and say, hey, or go pick her up or do anything for her. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have that. So I think people take shit like that for granted. So I always emphasize on the importance of having that foundation, that relationship, which are, with the people that are close to you. And I'm very, very stern on it. So it's just like, that's all I'm about. Like, people don't know my story, but they always talking shit. And it's like, you don't even know my story. Yeah. So you talking, I'm dope. I'm very dope, but I work hard to be this person I am. Everything that I got and everything that I had to achieve, I worked my ass off for it. Nothing has ever been given to me in life. So I just try to, people just be, that's just it. That's just me. So in a nutshell, Kiana, I am Kiana. I'm a woman. I'm a daughter. I'm strong. I'm fearless. I'm about my business. I'm all of that and more. And that's just what it is. I'm me. I am Kiana. Had me up here being emotional.
Hey,
Not me out here. I don't do that. You've been waiting to
yeah.
So yeah, but I held it down like a G. So
No,
I
you
didn't.
held it down like a G,
Yeah,
man.
but that's who I am. I mean, I'm living, I'm existing, and the memories that I build and the relationships that I build, I want those to last on even after I'm gone. You know what I mean? Because I was here. I am. You know, I'm my stamp and my like the memories and who I am as a person. If I can just share my love or just be able to share my love with again for the people in the back.
So for somebody to say, because you get labeled when you're attractive person, you're a beautiful person. It's like,
They think
oh, you a
you.
good person. You're not a mean girl. You're not an asshole. So it's like when you get those things and you really can be vulnerable with yourself. You can talk about some of your flaws. You can talk about some of your weaknesses. You can talk about things you want to get better at. And I knew I was gonna get that out of you
Oh
because
my
when
God.
you
So that was a plan. Did you plot and
no,
execute?
that's what happens when you think about all the stuff you overcame in life,
Man, what?
the hurdles,
Got me thinking
and
about,
what you go through.
yeah, like I really like tell people all the time, like, I thank God for my mother, because if my mother wasn't my mother, baby, because your parent is the person that guides you through life until you get out on your own. Like I always tell my siblings, I went through the storm with her. You know what I mean? We grew up together, and I'm thankful for her. That's why if anything my mama want from me and anything, even when I may not feel like doing nothing, if she call, I'm gonna do it, because at the end of the day, without her, I'm the woman I am because she made the sacrifice. My mom was 19 years old when she got pregnant with me and had me. She ain't had nobody helping her. She was trying to figure out life, and we went through it together. So that's why I can always respect her as a woman. You know what I mean? Like I was raised by a queen, and she really showed me what it is to just be that solid person that really, you know what I'm saying? She never complained. She ain't asked for no accolades. She ain't asking for, nobody to pat her on the back or give her no boost or, but I do celebrate her every time I can, whatever. And that's the thing. You have to give, thanks and love to the people. Sometimes it may not be a mother, it might be raised by our uncle or, whatever. But whoever takes that time to sacrifice, they sacrifice. Because being a parent, I can imagine what you got to go through and sacrifice. I haven't crossed that bridge yet, but I know it's a task. You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, I went through a lot of and it's not. I had a good childhood, but I went through things emotionally mentally, because you know what I'm saying, she passed when I was 17. You know what I mean?
Rest in peace.
Yeah, it's like things like that. I feel like I lost so many significant people in my life at a young age. It's like, I'm an adult and I'm able, and I got the means or whatever to be that daughter or granddaughter that they probably would need. And I'm like, damn, I feel like I want that. You know what I mean? So when I see people with their grandparents, I'm like, that is beautiful because I wish I had that. You know what I mean? Both my grandmothers have passed. I can't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like people don't take into accountability. Like when you got certain people around, you need to give thanks and grateful. Like people just take things for what I call it. I like to be grateful. Appreciate things. You can't take things for granted. I try to, just be, enjoy every moment of life, every second. It's a blessing.
Yeah,
I'm not about to be in here preaching. Okay.
Yeah, you can talk like a
I ain't preaching.
motherfucker. But I
about to be, you can too. We about to listen to you.
Oh, I know.
Be here preaching. Okay. Sound like a deacon and a preacher.
No,
okay?
but that was dope, man. Like,
Yeah.
and for those reasons, like, I pray for a girl.
You want a daughter?
I'm
You ready for that?
We got named and everything. So
you gonna have y'all.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, you gonna have that girl. Y'all having a baby girl. It's gonna speak that into the universe. It's already done. Yeah. I can't. You gonna be like, yeah, you did. And typically, I don't really, and I mean, I don't mind opening up, but it's.
Yeah. No.
I try to, just not some things you want to revisit because, like I said, it's time for you to express what your accomplishments or a thing. They ain't paying you no attention. They ain't their phone. They doing all kind of stuff. But they gonna tell you all about them. Yeah, them type of people I don't even want to hear. It's like you ain't clapping for nobody else.
And my only thing, I don't mind you praise yourself saying whatever, but you have to acknowledge the other person.
Yeah, they don't though. Those
you have to. Yeah. Like, as a person, like that's
telling you people will.
That's nuts.
That's narcissistic people. Narcissistic people, they in a bubble by themselves. It's just them and and everybody else just on the sidelines.
Yeah, that's crazy. But me.
Yes, about you. Let's talk about you.
I am Peter James.
Yes, you are Peter James. I'm glad you said Peter today. You said it today.
And anybody that knows me know I hate today, Peter. Sorry, Dad, but you can't stand the name.
Why?
I just don't like Peter. I just feel like James is more.
Well, at least people can pronounce Peter. People call me Kiana.
You can't mess Peter.
Kenyatta. I'm like, why people can't say Kiana? My name is Kiana. At least I can. People don't mix your name up. Like people just be messing man up. But what's wrong with Peter? It's sophisticated. Yeah. It suits you. What's wrong with it? I like it.
No.
Okay, well, James Ace is what I'll call you because I know you.
No.
He said
James
no.
or Ace is cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just recently, for a long time, I didn't know it was Peter.
Person.
No, I didn't know it was Peter for a long time.
You wasn't supposed to. Nobody's supposed to know.
No, you let it out. But tell us about you, Peter James.
Yeah. I'm going to have to hit the bell on you. But no, Peter James Shavers. And the person that I am, I will say the man that I am. This guy has been on a long journey. And the journey has been good. It has been great. It has been sad. It has been empowering. It has been celebrated. It has been in its darkest, lowest, deepest moments. It has proud moments. It has great women, a great women team, supportive team, full of sisters, aunts, friends, family. It's been a journey, man. Like, and with my story, it's crazy because for a long time I was always that guy seeking to mess with females, and y'all know what I mean by mess with females.
What it
But
do? Excuse me, Picture James. What does that mean? Like
no, I'm gonna
mess with
tell you.
them.
I'm gonna tell you. Well, you know what I
Before you
mean.
move past, I want you to break it down because
I
I
am gonna break
really
it down.
okay.
And by messing with them, I mean courting them, having sex with them, sometimes being selfish, trying to get the things that I want. Um, being apologetic. Like I feel like I've done a lot of things that I could have did better with women. And I feel like that's because mostly not knowing how to treat women.
Mm.
Um feeling like my needs and wants are more. Feeling like I kind of want it to be my way. And my way meaning that I want to deal with you when I want to deal with you. I want to love you when I want to love you. I want to be romantic when I want to be romantic. I want to be private when I want to be private. I I just care mostly for myself and my goals and my dreams, and I always felt like by me being there for them or doing whatever they wanted and doing whatever, the moments that I thought was big. But a lot of the times it was kind of doing stuff and being a given person, but on my own terms.
Mm.
And I feel like that's kind of what was making them happy, being there for them and doing certain stuff. And that love I was trying to get from like growing up with my cousins, being around women, I kind of took that the wrong way.
Mm.
Like always enjoyed being around women, but I felt I had to learn, I had to really understand what it was about women. And it's like some therapy stuff right here. So go with me, people. But it was one of those things where it was what I was looking for was the love
Mm.
that I always got from women, like my aunties, my mother, my
Mm.
cousins, my sisters. It was like a lot of that was looking for that love, that attention, that energy, that that was a big moment for me. So instead of looking at it like, let me love this woman, let me do more for this woman, let me show to this woman she means the world to me, let me show to her that I'll die for her or I do everything to make her happy. I kind of was using it in the wrong way. So I was kind of looking at love in all the wrong places.
Mm.
And it was one of those things where just looking back, that's what I was missing. It's kind of like when you hear about the young lady not having her dad in her life and
Mm.
missing that moment. I feel
Mm.
like about the stuff my mother went through and the things I had to deal with going in life. I feel like that's a big part of trying to understand that you want this, but you doing this. And I'm not gonna say I was the worst guy because, you know, the best part of me is I'm willing to do whatever it takes to make you happy. I'm willing to change who I am and myself for the better, not only for you but for me. I'm willing to dedicate my life into making you happy. So I say that to say that being with my girl now and being the man that I am now, I feel like I'm great at doing things better. Like I feel like my communication skills have got better. I feel like I feel like me loving her has got better. Me helping her through things has got better. I feel that the goals that I have for us, the goals she has are my goals. The goals I have are our goals. And I just feel like all the past mistakes and everything I've been through put me to this moment right now. And it feels good because I can look back and point out a lot of my flaws. I can point out a lot of things that made me better. I can pinpoint when I'm not, feeling like I'm always taking from what I'm not giving. And that goes for anything. That goes for my relationship with my sons, making sure I'm holding myself accountable and holding myself accountable. And the family thing and everything, I try it's a little more I want to do. And I just right now I'm at a point in life where I just husband. I want to be the best father. I want to be the best man. I want to be the best son. And I feel like my plan and my life now is being the best at that. Like legacy is the word that come in my mind every day. And legacy for me is being a great father and a grandfather, being a great husband, being a great friend, being a great business partner, being a great son, being a great humanitarian, being a great guy to inspire people and be there for people. Like what I look at as success is when you leave this earth, everybody is racing to get in there and say something good about you. They telling funny stories. They talking about how much you inspired them. They talking about when you were there for them. They talking about all the things you did that you didn't have to do. And to me, that's success. Being a guy that really can say, I give something to this place. I did everything I possibly could do. I had weak moments. I had flaws. I was selfish at times, but I feel now I'm willing to do whatever for anybody that needs it. Like I really care about lending family and feel I'm being a lot.
Negativity.
Yeah, but a lot of us don't know. And a lot of us accomplishing came from those moments. So as much as you want to sometimes say, hey, that's their problem, will it really hurt you to just
But what if you
try to help?
what if you try? Like how many
No, I'm
tries
not
you gonna
saying keep
try?
what I'm saying is this. I'm not saying the three strikes you out. I'm saying just being there. Not sitting there saying, okay, this person like when you recognize somebody's not even trying, they don't have they not even trying to take step one.
Right.
And all they do in the relationship is take.
What?
So
And
I
never
feel like,
giving.
yeah, they never give. I feel like when you get to that point, you feel like it's betrayal or it's
Mm-hmm.
dishonest or it's disingenuous. That's when you walk away. But
Yeah.
until then, when you see somebody trying, somebody that's trying to take that step, they don't know how to take it, or somebody that just needs some words or a quick push. Because I've been that person. I know people, a lot of people has been that person, but the difference what separates us is we willing to do that. Like I don't just care about me. And I know we hear people say that all the time, but when I say I care about others, if I gotta say something, do something, smile at you, wave at you, say something encouraging, I'm willing to be that person. Like I'm willing to be that person that has does charity work, or want to leave certain things on this earth, want to be the best person God created. Like I really care about those things. So I feel like when you see people holding themselves accountable or just telling you like, man, I'm trying, but I'm falling short. And that don't mean you could say that for years. But if I see the progress, if I see you trying to do something different, then I help. I'm not saying those people that's not working.
Well, first and foremost, before we get sidetracked, piggyback to you going and
Yeah.
saying with you, because this is about we talking about you right now. We're gonna get back to them people. You for you, what I'm hearing is that you learn how to love. You learn how to love women. You grew as a man. And it shows. And this is just me from knowing you. Yeah, you are a different person that I met. And I'm pretty sure of me, but and I see growth. I see that. Like when your energy, I read off energy. Your energy, I just get a different energy from you. You know what I mean? I get genuineness, I get authenticity when it comes to you genuinely want to be who you say you are. And that means that's why I rock with you. I can come in here and sit with you, kick it with you, and talk to you for hours if we had hours about just life in general, because I can respect you as a man. Because you talk about your flaws, you talk about your shortcomings, you talk about your achievements, you talk about how you been. I'm just recently start finding out things about you with us both been people together, because we have commonalities, you know what I mean? And for you, me, just listening to you, saying the things that you overcome, just listen to stories, just how you talk. You are. You know what I'm saying? That means the most. You know what I'm saying? So you're a beautiful black man. And I can salute to you and say that to you. And if nobody told you today, you are. Yeah. So yeah, and it don't go unnoticed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you are. And I like the growth that I see in you. And I like it. And you still growing every day, you know what I mean? So yeah, and that's you have to learn how to love women. And for you to even say that as a man, I can respect you for that, because so many men, they won't acknowledge that they don't know how to, you know what I mean, love women, and that they go through and they do things, and it's okay. Like for me, I have to learn how to be the woman that if I want to be a wife, I have to learn how to be a wife. You know what I mean? I had to change my ways. So you want to do that. You want to be a better dad. You want to be a better husband. You want to do this. You want to do. He's talking about grandkids. You looking forward to the future. So that within itself says a lot about you as a person. Ain't nobody your age talking about grandkids. You know what I mean? So that within itself, it shows that you looking forward to the future, and you're really trying to leave your stain on this earth for those that you bring to this earth and that you're leaving behind when you go on. And so, so that I can respect you for that. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, it's growth. It's all about growth. Yes, it's growth. You grew and you still growing. Yes.
And to see somebody that you knew 15, let's say 15 years.
Sure, it has to be. What is it? Like, wait, I
won't say 10. I left at 10. You might have left at 8.
Yeah, I left before. Yeah, I think it's been about
15
years.
To just really see some people just overcome so much in the growth. Yes. Because I remember me being the wild, silly, do crazy stuff. And I remember you with your red hair and feisty.
Yes, I was feisty, and I was like, nothing to me.
And you definitely spoke your mind.
I still do that though. I ain't never gonna stop doing it, but I do it differently, more maturely. You know what I mean? I don't let people ruffle my feathers. Whatever. I'm grown. I ain't letting you break my spirit. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I handle things now. Back in the day,
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Little firecracker.
But we should all people. But see, the thing is, people don't want to see you for the new you nowadays. They still hold on to the old you. Like, let me be me. Let me be who I am. Let me acknowledge my growth. Stop pulling stuff back from when I was a younger 15, or if I was like, you don't know what I was going through at that time. Because most of the time, what I found out, people react and they act out on what they're going through. So it's like people want to bring up the old you, but you don't. Yeah, growth. Yeah.
I mean, my thing is, we should all recognize that ability to see somebody. First of all, nobody should look at somebody the same unless they are the same. So the way I look at you and see the person you have become, I know it's not that other person. So
I had to grow.
You had that conversation. That's step one. You got to realize. You got to ask yourself, is this the same person from 5 years ago?
No.
One day ago, 5 years ago. Like, stop telling me the same person.
Yeah, people just don't want to let you be great. People don't want to let you be positive. If you is still the negative Nancy or whatever, because what I've learned with people don't like positiveness. They like negativity. They really don't. Think about it. When the news is spread, it's always negative news. Yeah. Nothing positive gets reposted. It's like that's what people feed
You get 2 likes.
Yeah, 2 likes. But I'm like, people, but if it's something negative, it's like everybody sharing it, calling. Like, why is this?
I'm sit there and be happy, smiling, and you just sitting there kicking me in the leg or frowning. No, that don't
People
happen.
just be mad. Like, I ain't got time for none of that. And I like authenticity, and I like people to be genuine. Don't come give me none. Like I say this every week. And I don't like fake love. Just don't love me. Because I don't need it. I hate that. That's the worst thing. And you can tell it be so fake. Like, stop giving me this fake love.
That's it. That's crazy to sit there and fake that shit.
People be so, it's like they be struggling.
I'd rather not be around you or just don't deal with
Yeah, it's like it's a struggle. Like, oh, it takes it drains them.
Oh,
I gotta say hi, or I gotta support, or I gotta act like I'm happy. Like, no, you don't. Yeah. But yeah, so.
Yeah, but man, it's great episode.
Peter James.
Peter.
I'm Kiani Elise. I mean, it's okay.
Yeah, but we want to mention the Detroit Shipping Company.
Yeah, for sure.
The Podcast Detroit. And we want to thank everybody that's been tuning in, everybody that's giving feedback.
Thank you for your time. This time. I just thank you for your time.
Thank you for the good words, man. It's been a lot of people coming up saying, that we dope. You know, so.
And yes, everyone, I am my age. People asking me. I am definitely my age. Like, you really, yes. I mean, life, it's been good to me. But have a good week, everybody.
Be nice.
Ooh, please
wash your hands. Stop traveling crazy. Thank you for our engineer for the day too.
All right.
Thank you so much.
And see you guys.
Enjoy your week, man.
Peace, guys.
Peace.